Hello everyone, this is Eric. I hope you have a nice day. Today we're going to discuss about the CxC SIM connectivity by Convergia. So that's going to be a 30 minutes presentation webinar with 20 minutes of a webinar and 10 minutes for questions at the end. So please, if you have any question, you can type it or wait until the end, and I'm going to reply about all the questions you have related with the SIM connectivity. So my role right now is a director of IoT in North America. I was an architect and expert in IoT and SME with 15 years in telecommunication. So I helped to work with Convergia to build that solution to be sure to understand exactly what's the need for IoT related with a different challenge compared to mobility section. So Convergia has been founded in '98. The headquarters in Montreal, and we have more than 100 points of presence globally. So we have office between Canada and Argentina in many countries. We have Canada, Mexico, Argentina, Chile, Venezuela, Brazil, Uruguay, Peru, and we have access to many other countries related with our 13 office between America and Europe. We have more than 500 employees in a Pan-American solution. So we're going to discuss about the beginning. What is the difference between an operator and a virtual operator? Since this is the foundation of our IoT solution, I just want to take some time. Some of you will already know this information, but it's good to just create a quick reminder. What is it? An MNO, it's a mobile network operator. What is an MNO? It could be AT&T, could be TELUS, could be Telcel. Any carrier will have their own core system with their cell tower. A mobile virtual network operator, an MVNO, will be a solution with someone who manage their own core, but don't have any cell tower. So in that case, they use the cell tower of other MNOs. And a mobile virtual network aggregator, MVNA, there's someone who can aggregate networks between operator, so MNOs, and MVNOs. So what they bring in the table is to have the multiple offer between MVNOs and MNOs to have a better and bigger solution. So Convergia, we are an MVNA, so we have access to 700 different operators in more than 180 countries. So what we bring to the table is just to simplify the cellular connection over the world. You don't need to have a contract with AT&T, Verizon, Orange, Dutch Telecom to manage your solution or your access everywhere. Sometimes they're going to ask what commitment, different billing, different platform, different type of SIM, lifecycle management, and we simplify that type of solution with our solution. So what is SIM coverage versus resilience? So normally in MNOs, what's going on, they have their cell tower, we call it the BTS. They try to connect to the internet. So they have one SIM card on the left, connect to the MNOZ, and let's say you have an issue, the tower is out of service. Right now you have an electrical power issue, mechanical, you have a fire inside, flooding, you're losing your services. Even if you have two paths to a core, your cell tower is down. So you cannot have any more information, you cannot connect to the RAN. The MNO versus roaming, right now you have two different MNOs, cell tower. You have one called Z, the other one called Y, and you can roam between both of them. At the end, the transport network will be related for one MNOs, and you're going to connect to different MNOs and your roaming partners to the internet. So this could be even better, even related with some overcharges, but that you have a lot more security related to have at least two access at two different cell tower. So you can try to reach one is out of service, you're gonna reach the other one. So this creates more resilience related. And this is the Convergia architecture related. So we have access to globally virtually all MNOs. So in that case, we try to connect to MNO Z. It's out of service. We have option between Y and X. We can connect, since we have many carrier related with us, with different MVNOs and MNOs, we have multiple access to different transport network and different network infrastructure. So even if our core infrastructure is down, we have the other one. And in transport network, I have an issue. Let's say a cable has been caught between the cell tower and the core. We have many other options. So we always have a fallback option related with to have access to internet with our solution. So this is why we are more resilient and we have more coverage in the same time. So what is a SIM lifecycle management? What does a SIM mean? A SIM, it's a subscriber identity module. What is really mean? It can identify the SIM card. It's an identifier. That's the job of the SIM card. So the SIM is managed by the platform who's related with the MNO. So it's create an identification and an identification of a module and to give in over-the-air management. So what your platform is doing right now, it can create different variety of life cycle in the platform. So at the beginning, when you receive a SIM card, normally is inactive. So you can assign after that a product, an offer, a solution. So let's say you want to use your SIM card in Paris and you have to assign the offer for France and use active the SIM card. So you active, go live, create. So the SIM card is going to try to connect now with the cell tower through the core to have an IP address and go to the GPS location, GPRS data information. You can, with the same lifecycle SIM card, suspend, deactivate the SIM card. Let's say someone stole your car because you have a fleet management solution or an asset tracking solution. And you want to say someone stole my device. I don't want to pay for it. You can suspend remotely your SIM card. Even if someone tried to have connection, use data on it. Let's say someone stole a SIM card to put it in a tablet and use a lot of data. You can suspend it. And at the end, that's the circle you can do with a life cycle management SIM card. So what we bring right now, we create our own platform. Since we believe that's going to be easier for everyone to manage the cellular service with one platform. You don't have to manage 12 different platforms, 12 different services, and you have one platform to control them all. So you can control all the carriers related with one. You don't have to manage and learn new different platforms, new different terminology, different pricing plan, different name it. So that's create a unique platform with all the feature you already know in this cellular communication, and we add more. So we have test kits, we have dynamic coverage. You can choose exactly how many carrier you want. You have all the statistics related with the network session and the HLR, and you have prepaid and postpaid model. So as I said before, we have flexible plan with 700 carriers. A feature like geofencing, blocking MEI, finance management. We have reports with KPI analytics, real-time status report, notification and alerts. So one platform can manage all the carriers and all the connection anywhere in the world. So why Convergia? Because it's simple. We're agnostic. We're not related with one carrier. We can have multiple carrier, so we have a smart network selection. If a signal go down, automatically going to go to the next one, and we can have competitive option. So basic on what's the need, the coverage and the price, we have an offer related for what you want. So at the end, it's one platform to manage the SIM card, to control all the information related watchdog, geofencing, locking SIM, We have one platform for managing the invoice, report usage, report network. We can order the SIM card directly on the platform, so you don't need to have someone to work on this. And we have one platform to creating quotes, plan new carriers and new product. Because in that platform, we have three flavors. The basic flavor, it's just to have this SIM lifecycle management. Order SIM card, activate, suspend, play with your plan. We have another feature called Channel Partner. This platform can manage grandparent, parent, child. So you can have your own network of reseller to resell the SIM card with your solution on it, and it can manage the commission even in the same time. And the last one is the marketplace. So what is it exactly? So this is a platform. You can resell your solution with your own logo, own DNS URL, and own pricing. So it's really your own marketplace, and we manage the back end. You have the front end with your logo and URL. So that's three different flavors we have with the CxC Connectivity by Convergia platform. So as I say, it's a platform aggregator, multiple network operator, local billing in USA, Canada, and LATAM, local support. So we have Team 724 to support everything. And we have the one bill, one connectivity management tool. It's one phone number and one email to reach any type of support. Why Convergia? Right now, we're talking about one SKU. You don't have to manage a lot of different SIM cards for your inventory. That simplifies a lot of logistics. You don't have to maintain the control of your connectivity through a life of product with different carriers, different platforms. And this is, as we said in the beginning, it's one platform for global coverage. This is a typical use case I want to share with you, called the wireless backup solution. And this is built on the foundation of the CxC connectivity. So what is it exactly? It's a wireless cellular network backup and failover. So globally, what we're doing is we put SIM card in the device with connected with a C, so a customer edge. As soon as the C is going down, let's say someone rip a wire, the device burn or anything, the wireless backup kick in automatically. You have nothing to do, and you're gonna have the coverage right now. The good thing about it, it's you don't even need to know who's the carrier related. What do you? Let's say you have multiple branches, and you want to have a carrier just to a wireless backup, just to be sure you don't have any issue with your connectivity. You don't want your business to go down. And you just have to put the Convergia wireless backup solution with their global SIM card, and it's going to work. Since we have more access to any type of carrier in the US, Canada, and anywhere, so that's going to be a simple solution just to connect, plug, and work. So we send the solution already configured with all information. So this is our solution. It's a zero-touch connectivity. What I mean by that, it's you don't have to do any configuration. When we ship the device with our SIM card, the APN is configured, the firmware is configured. It's really just a plug and play solution. Our solution is a device management platform. So it's a cloud-based. So you can manage your device remotely. You don't need to send a technician on site to manage it. So it's kind of a lot easier to manage a router and multiple access. You can understand now why it's easier to work with the CxC SIM card. Per this example, so think about the complexity to have 4 different branches between Montreal, Miami, San Diego, and Mexico City. You have to play with different carriers to be sure the right carrier is in the right office and the signal strength of the tower is strong enough to use your wireless backup. With Convergia solution, you don't really need to work with it because the device is gonna choose the best signal strength automatically for you. So that keeps your life simple, and your billing team is gonna be happier related with that. You don't have to manage different bill. We're going to help them to make it simple, and your support work in French, English, and Spanish. So right now, this is the end of the training. If you have any question in the Q&A, I'm going to look right now with you. Please share any question you have on the Q&A. The first question, will your SIM support both voice and data? Yes, we have some of our solution is working data and voice. We have all GSM and we have even VoLTE now. So we can, and as you know, we can use Wi-Fi as a communication. So yes, we have our SIM support voice and data. And as I said before, we have relation directly with MNO. So in that's the case, we can use voice and data. Normally, MVNO don't have that type of feature. They only have data only. Okay, we have another question. Device support end of port is Wi-Fi only. I'm sorry, I don't understand end of port. Okay. This device can support. He's working with device. You're talking about the wireless backup, I believe, in that case. So we have the Wi-Fi as an option, correct? And we have RG45 connection too. So we have 2 port as a base option, but we have an extension with 4 ports. So we have a LAN and a WAN as a basic offer. Maybe I can share with you. Will this work with all carrier for voice? Depend on what. So GSM, yes. VoLTE will depend if the carrier have that feature. So let's say I'm working with Telefonica in Brazil, and they don't have VoLTE yet enabled for us. So it will depend of if the carrier have that feature or not. For Wi-Fi, it's going to work because it's VoIP. For GSM, it's a case by case, depending on what you want to do. Normally, we don't have any issue for voice, but don't forget this platform has been built more for IoT. So then the focus of this solution is more data, but we have that option for voice too. Can we try before committing? Yes, that's a really good question. We have something called try and buy. So what does that mean exactly? So we have to fill a document related with the requirement. So what do you need exactly? We're going to offer you the best technology, best coverage based on the case. And at the end, we're going to send you a demo SIM card. We call it a try and buy. You can try it for 30 days. And after, if you like it, you can keep it. You're going to pay the cost of the SIM card per month. If not, you just need to cancel the services with us, and you have your free 30 days. We call it a try and buy. So technically, if you want to have a solution, you have the wireless backup, you have different type of solution, you want to test it, we have that option too. Yes, we are offering GPS tracking solution or just connectivity. So the question is, do you offer full solution like GPS tracking solution or just connectivity? Yes, we are offering different type of solution. That webinar was for the foundation of IoT, so pure connectivity. But we're gonna do other webinar for different type of solution. The next one, if I believe, is gonna be for asset tracking. So it's going to be a solution with our own SIM card with the Cat-M1 connection with different type of sensors on it. So temperature, pressure, acceleration, G-force sensor, GPS location, signal strength, and temperature humidity. So everything was would build with your own platform. And we have fleet management solution. We have many solutions. So we're going to create webinar and different type of solution related with that. Does it have its SMS capability? Good question. On the platform directly, yes. So this platform has been built for IoT. So AT command normally is part of the life of IoT. So we can send SMS capability from the platform directly on the SIM card. So we have the option to know if you want SIM cards or not at the network level. Sometimes some customer don't want to have SMS at all, just to control the cost, to be sure no one's making a mistake to send an SMS. Or we can enable the SMS function, and the platform can send SMS. So let's say you want to send a command AT plus CHA to 10 of your device. We have bulk SMS, so we can send a bulk SMS to 10 devices simultaneously. Oh, good, James. We have a solution called unlimited data. So unlimited data it's a new solution. We're working on it. Technically, you have a global unlimited data based on some restriction on the enterprise level. What I mean by that, we have network control related for some site they're not supposed to work with the enterprise. So what's the type of site? Social media, video streaming, gaming, all that type of website are blacklisted, and you cannot go on it. This solution is built for human, not a router. So a wireless backup is not a solution for that. It's more for remote worker. Technician, you have to go on site with the laptop. Salespeople who have to go on meetings to meetings. This, or even anyone who have tablet who want to work with it, it's built for that. It's not built to watch Netflix and that type of solution. This type of website is blacklisted. So this is another type of solution we have. Not just data as a bundle, but data for enterprise, unlimited. James, this will not replace their T-Mobile, Verizon voice account. They still need that SIM card. In that case, James, I'm not sure. That depends what they want to do with it. If you want to have, if we're talking now for the option of that bundle, unlimited data, if you want to have access to Facebook, to YouTube and Netflix, this solution is not for that. This is only for enterprise grade, to have access to your email, to have access to the news, to anything work related. It's a good solution. But if you want to have access to Netflix, Facebook, and all that stuff, you should not use the unlimited data option, but a normal internet option. Another question. Data package per month for 1 gig. Yes, we have package for 100K to 20 gigs per month, depending on what's the use case. So we have that type of flexibility to create data plan between 100K. So that's going to be for super low bandwidth, just have information about sensors, or 1 gig for a wireless backup, or 20 gigs for a wireless backup. Another question, for the cost perspective, do we expect the data plan to be cheaper, same cost, above the cost of MNO and MVNO? That will depend related with the quantity and the data plan. Right now, I believe what I saw in the market, for everything from IoT, the price is really lower, really cheaper than the MNO and even the MVNO. Depend of what's the region, depend of what the technology is required. You need for LTE, 3G, Cat-M1, and BIoT. This for just USA one carrier, multiple carrier. It's case by case, but normally, if we're talking about a cost to have multiple carrier, so something robust, I believe the cost it's lower. If you're talking about one unique case, it's really a case by case. But for what I saw in the market, multiple carriers, so 4 carriers related with the same SIM card to have security and robustness, the price is better. Yes, we have SLA related with the SIM cards for support. And on each contract, we have the terms and condition and the SLA. So normally, right now, I need to confirm that. I think it's 4 hours to confirm any type of communication with our support team. So normally, if you call, you have a 724 people. So it's going to be one human who's going to reply, going to answer you, and you can send an email. It's not a bot. It's humans going to open a ticket and start work. We have level 1, level 2, level 3. And as I say, we have support depending on the country you are. So it's going to be from French, English, and Spanish. And we have team from Canada to Peru who's supporting you. The demo is possible, yes. As I said before, we call it try and buy. Normally it's 30 days. That costs nothing. You just need to contact Convergia rep. And the logic behind it is we just understand exactly what you need, what you want to do. We give you the best SIM, the best coverage, the best plan related with. So it will cost you nothing for the first 30 days. And after that, if you want to keep the SIM card, we're going to charge you the price of the data plan. So it could be a couple of bucks just to continue to test your SIM card. So that's the logic behind it. And the best way to do it is try to contact Convergia directly, any rep or the marketing team directly. They can report you to the right person. What's the approximate list price point? Let's say right now it's not easy to answer this one because each country price is really different. The price in Canada could be double the price from US, and depending on how many carriers. So in that case, I will need to know what's the technology, 4G, 3G, Cat M1, number of SMS, if you need voice or not, how many carriers you want to have access, and what's the data plan. Yes, we have flat rate per country normally. So let's say if you want, I'm going to give you an example. If you want to have an access for US for 1 meg, I believe it's going to be less than 50 cents. This is just an example. For Canada, we're going to have a different price. Mexico is going to be a different price. Or if you want a global information we have one customer is doing a lot of traffic behind Canada and Mexico. So you want to have a global coverage between Mexico and Canada. So you have a flat fee for these 3 countries. Oh, that's a good question, James. The SIM is. Yes, they are. So you have multiple SIM cards, let's say in Canada, US, and Mexico, you can pull them all together. So let's say you have 3 SIM cards, 1 in US, 1 in Canada, 1 in Mexico with 10 megs each. Canada and US don't use it. Mexico's doing 30 megs. You won't be charged any over usage since they all pull together. So that's another differentiator. Data bandwidth is fixed or best effort. Right now, as you know, on the cellular level, it's kind of impossible to manage right now. And that question, I believe, is related with the speed. So to manage the speed of the module is kind of really hard. We have the theoretical speed, but the practical one, we have too many things we cannot control. So if we have congestion on the cell tower, things like this, we cannot manage the speed. But don't forget, the SIM card don't manage speed, they manage the authentication, identification. The speed is managed by the module itself. So normally it could be a Cat 4, Cat 6, Cat 11. You're gonna have more speed, and we just give the access to the technology. So let's say you want to have LTE Advanced to do a carrier aggregation. We have that possibility, but that speed came from the module of the equipment, not the SIM card. The SIM card just doing the authentication with the network. Yeah, CEO has a question. I thought we could have a single cost for the whole North America. We can. The main point I was saying, it's a good question. The main point I was saying is if we want to be super aggressive, we can drill down the cost for one location and to be maybe more aggressive. The example related with that, it's if I need to have access to Alaska Wireless, I have access, my costs are higher. If I remove Alaska Wireless, I can reduce the cost and have a better price. But we can have a one single cost for the whole of North America. It's not an issue at all. That's the easiest way to do it. It's just if we want to be more competitive, you say, I will never go to Alaska. I can remove that cost and I have a better option now. It just depends on what you need. That's why we are so flexible. Live demo on the CxC portal. Yes, that's going to be part of the next webinar. That was the introduction, and we can do a live demo on the CxC portal. I'm going to create another webinar related with that. Or if you want to have a private one, please contact Convergia rep. I will be glad to share a personal demo for you directly. So this is the end of the presentation. It was 30 minutes. Please feel free to contact me directly or Convergia marketing team. I will be glad to answer all your questions, and I'm going to share it with the team to be sure we can have more information about it. Thanks a lot for your time. I hope that was helpful. You learn a little bit more about the CxC connectivity from Convergia. Have a nice day.